It's Rocklahoma 2024 KATT. I am Cameron Buchholtz here with Neil from A Day to Remember. What's going on, man?
Not too much. Got pulled over on the way here.
Nice. All right.
I got the full prior experience.
Okay. What were your thoughts on the prior police department?
Very kind.
Okay.
He said, "Why didn't you lead with the fact that you're playing Rocklahoma?" I was like, I don't normally just say that to people when I meet them, but maybe I'll start.
So were you like, the tour bus got pulled over, or what was the situation?
We had some rental cars, so we flew in. We're doing this show. Mm-hmm. We've been off for about a month. Our tour ended about a month ago. Flew in. We had two SUVs. I was driving one of them.
Okay.
And I guess if you're from here, it's probably known that you got to slow down pretty quickly to go into prior.
Okay.
And I didn't know that, and so I got pulled over.
How much like over the speed limit were you going?
So I was going 55, but the speed limit was 55, and then it was 35.
Gotcha.
And so I was going 20 over.
But he gave you a warning?
Yes.
When he found out what the situation was?
Very nice. He's like, I love the band. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, thank you, God.
Amazing. When's the last time you actually got a ticket?
I can't even remember, honestly.
Okay, so you're a responsible driver then.
Yeah, when I'm good at being bad.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. Yeah.
I know where I can get away with it.
Gotcha, man. Well, I mean, that's maybe a good omen that you got away with it. Like, I don't know, like, that's, but you guys hopefully will be playing later on this evening. Weather has been a trend this weekend of messing with some things.
We're from Florida. We'll make it happen if we can.
Yeah, and it's, the damn lightning or whatever, but that's just the case with festivals.
He gets paid if they don't.
No, I know he does. Yeah, they tell you, if you get paid the same whether you play or not, right? So it's,
Yeah, I hope so. We're here.
Yeah. Indeed, man. But now you mentioned you did just get off kind of a massive summer tour. You've got some more dates in the fall, but you're also doing the When We Were Young Fest in Vegas.
Yes.
Which, have you guys done that one before?
We did it the first year they came back.
The first year, okay. Because it seems like that festival is a mess. I think
from 50,000 feet it looks like that, but to be completely honest, the last time we played it, going into it, I was like, this is going to be a nightmare. Mm-hmm. And then you get there and you're like, wow, this is actually run pretty well. There was a good amount of overlap, which I think is like the worst part of that scenario. But
sure.
I think if you play your cards right, you could probably see like 15 of your favorite bands, which unlike the only other thing you could do that is at Warped Tour, and that doesn't exist anymore.
Sure.
So, I mean, stuff like this, they got it figured out. All the Wimmer festivals, they're doing a really good job. And that one, for what they're trying to achieve, I think they do a pretty good job.
I mean, there's got to be a reason that it comes back year after year at this point.
Yeah.
It just seems like chaos.
I think it's kind of controlled chaos, which in the best way. I think they do a really good job.
Nice, man. This is your first Rocklahoma, right? I'm trying to remember if you guys have played here before.
It does, maybe. I don't even know.
I don't think you have.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's your first Rocklahoma.
Yeah.
But doing all the Wimmerfest, like what maybe stands out about this one, or is there any differences, or how do you guys feel about doing all those?
I mean, I love driving like an hour out of town and just getting out there, and you know that this is the only thing going on, and everyone here is ready to have a good time and enjoy the show. Like, that's the best. Those are always the best shows. And so, you coming out here, you're like, oh fuck. I saw like 3 McDonald's on the way here, and it's like I know we're way out here, so I'm like, it's gonna be a good show.
Nice, man. And I imagine like if you do Welcome to Rockville, that's essentially like a hometown show.
Yeah,
that's like an hour from Ocala.
Yeah, I drove from my house to go there.
Okay, yeah. But weirdly, my parents just moved to just outside of Ocala like last year.
Oh yeah.
So it's the closest movie theater to them is in Ocala.
Oh yeah.
So there you go. But
it's not a bad movie theater.
Yeah. It's just fine, man.
Yeah.
But now you guys are bringing out August Burns Red on this fall tour. How much of a kind of or you guys have say in who's your openers are?
Oh, we choose every single band that we play with, and sometimes that it takes longer to put together tours because we're so picky. You know, like we really want to make sure that the lineup is like something that if you've seen us 10 times, you're gonna come see this tour too, because that's what's important is putting together a full show. Like we're working really hard on our set list and our production, but then also we want to make sure that all the bands that are opening for us are like 10 out of 10.
Nice.
So
now you did put out a new single kind of leading up to the summer tour, Feedback.
Yep.
But what's kind of the status on a full record, or is it going to be an EP, or what's the game plan?
We're working on music, kind of getting stuff put together now, and maybe there'll be something new out before that tour. I don't know.
Gotcha. Fair enough, man. Well, Neil, I very much appreciate the time, and hopefully everything cooperates, and we'll get to see you gonna kill it out there out here in Pryor.
Yeah, let's do it.
And maybe, was it the police officer that pulled you over? Was he coming when he got off his shift?
He said he couldn't because he's got to work there and pull over a bunch more people.
Fair
and
enough.
I was like, dude, just sneak off and come to the show. I'm sure people will appreciate it.
Indeed, man. Well, thank you.
Yeah, man.